Hey everybody, Vanessa Wheeler here again with Premier Guitar with a really exciting first look at a Roland Space Echo, but it's a recreation in pedal format. It's super exciting. It's got a lot of new features. It's the Boss Space Echo RE-202. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe below. I also want to tell you a little bit about my setup. I'm going to be playing through this lovely custom Cower Starliner with Lawler Regal's Star Trek Appointments and a Descendant bridge and vibrato. Then I'm going into a matchless style amp through my Line 6 HX Stomp, and then I'm playing into the Universal Audio Apollo and into Logic. As a faithful recreation of the Space Echo 201, we get the classic multi-head tape echo sound, but now with expanded delay time and an additional playhead for 12 unique echo combinations. Along with the original spring reverb, you can access hall, plate, room, and ambience. And there is saturation, wow and flutter, and tape age sections. We also have warp, twist effects with foot control, 4 presets plus 127 via MIDI, tap tempo and carryover functions, true stereo in and outs, expandable control via external foot switches, an expression pedal, or MIDI, and you can also select between the unprocessed analog dry signal or the modeled sound of the original Space Echo preamp. In the next example, I wanted to get a really pure delay sound, so there's no reverb, there's no wow and flutter. I've got a little bit of saturation so that you can hear the difference between how when I hit the guitar harder in the latter half of the example. I'm on setting 5 with playback heads 2 and 3 activated. Let's take a listen. This example is more ethereal. I've got the reverb turned up, I've got the wow and flutter turned up, and I am on setting 11, which activates playback heads 1, 2, and 4. I'm playing something very simple, but because of all those playback heads happening simultaneously, if I change up my picking pattern at all, you get a different, somewhat unpredictable sense of what the repeats are going to sound like. It's a lot of fun, and it can create interest in something that's more ambient. So let's take a listen. In this next example, I wanted to showcase the aged tape setting. It sits in the background a little bit better. The repeats sound different. I've also turned down the echo volume and intensity, the wow and flutter, and the saturation, but the reverb is sitting in the same spot. And I'm also using playback heads 1 and 3 on setting 6. So what we're doing is sitting the delay in the background. It's still there, but it grooves a little bit harder because it doesn't have as many playback heads happening all at the same time. So let's take a listen to that. This is one of my favorite settings on any delay pedal. It is the triplet setting. It kind of feels like you're playing with another version of yourself in the room, especially when you alter the sound of the repeats, which is really easy to do. It's right at your fingertips on the Space Echo. So let's take a listen. And I would be remiss to not show you the twist and warp functions. They're really great for creating drama in a song, so let's take a listen to that. So what do I think? I mean, if you want a Space Echo without the dread of it breaking, the expense of it breaking, and you want something that's functional, then this is about as functional as you can get. This is the authoritative recreation of the Space Echo with everything that you need on the front, everything that you would really want on the back, and then you have a twist and warp options, which are super fun to create live dynamics in a song or in a recording. You also can change the reverb, although I didn't do that here because I just like the way the regular reverb sounds. There's different reverbs that you can change under the hood, which is really cool. And you get an additional playback head, which is an update. We also have stereo ins and outs, so if you want that Space Echo sound, this is the thing to get. So with that, I'm Vanessa Wheeler for Premier Guitar, and I'll see you next time.